This is one-on-one session with the Forum IAS founder and director Ayush Sinha. In this session, students are asked questions to test their preparedness for the personality test. One-on-one sessions are not mock panel sessions.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, please come in.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Have a seat, Alifa.
Thank you, sir.
So, Alifa, when is the date of your interview?
So, 27th March.
27th
7th
March. All right, so still have 1 week to go. How are you feeling?
So, I'm feeling good, but a bit nervous, sir.
But a bit nervous. All right, wonderful. Have you read today's newspaper?
So, not completely.
Okay, but today's headline front page, what is the big news that is going on these days or today?
So, the big news which I found interesting is the recent crackdown of Supreme Court on the SBI regarding the electoral bond scheme, wherein full information was not been furnished by SBI. The unique identification number of the bonds were not spelled out.
So now, tell me, the SBI is saying that there is a unique number that we are assigning to every electoral bond. The SBI, from what is the current development or the last development which I am aware of, the Supreme Court wants a clear marking of who is the donor and which is the donated party to. Now, don't you think it would be fair for the SBI? See, one concern that don't you think opposition parties would have that when somebody is donating electoral bonds to them, the privacy of the donor will be leaked by SBI to the ruling party? This concern the opposition would be having or not?
Yes, sir.
They would not fully trust the institutional strength of the SBI given that it's a government bank. You know? So therefore, in such a case, don't you think it is fair for the SBI to invent a system where even within SBI they cannot detect that the mapping of donor to the donated party, so that no employee privately leaks it to anyone?
Yes, sir, this can be done.
This should be done probably. It would be in the interest of SBI's institutional strength.
Yes, sir.
If you were heading if this judgment had not come, in the absence of this judgment, if you were heading the SBI, would you not want to have the system?
Yes, sir, so that the information is not leaked by a private
Even if
individual.
somebody wants to leak, even if the chairman wants to leak to the government, then he cannot leak, given that the Supreme Court ruling was not there. Very well. Tell me, what are the challenges what are the concerns whose rights are being violated if this complete disclosure is made? The Supreme Court is saying that the voter has a right to know.
Yes, sir.
But if this complete disclosure is made, whose rights are getting violated?
So the rights of the people who have donated and the company who have donated, because it is under the right to privacy, Article 21, which is said by RBI that the Supreme Court, it is a right. So this will be violated, sir.
Their right to privacy. So it's not just about right to privacy. What is the fear that these donors will be having? That they would want to have privacy in terms of their donations?
So the fear is that in case of the recent elections will be held, and in case the government changes, so they will have a fear that the other party can come down heavily upon them, and they can ensure the various central agencies can go around them, and they can ensure that they are being arrested or something else can.
Witch hunt
Yes,
is
sir.
happening. Okay. How can they be assured that witch hunt may not happen? What reforms can take place across anything you can suggest that such witch hunt, I as a donor do not fear the state with respect to witch hunt when I have not committed a crime? What does the country need for that?
So for that, the company needs to ensure that
The country.
Yes, sir. We need to ensure that the transactions which are going on by various companies, they are not corrupt and they are totally transparent. And something, because the fear individual is fearful only when he or she has done something wrong. So in case they are totally transparent, and they have abide the law, so they will not be fearful, sir, in case they are donating to any government party, sir. So
Any government or opposition
any
party?
opposition party, yes, sir.
Fair enough. All right. So, Alifa, you are from Delhi itself,
Yes, sir.
and you have studied in Delhi University.
Yes, sir.
You have done your BCom honors. Wonderful. You also try to do reflective writing.
Yes, sir.
So, what are some benefits of reflective writing that you have gotten?
Sir, I feel that reflective writing, firstly, it helps me to steam off my emotions, sir. So because in this UPSC journey, we don't have any best friend of ours. So for me, my diary is my best friend. And sir, I always write every day whatever I have faced, the challenges which I have faced, and how I overcome that, all my emotions. And so secondly, it also helps me in self-introspecting. And it helps me to transform myself, to make a better version of myself, sir, every day.
All right. Alifa, right. You've also won the first prize in Rangoli competition.
Yes,
What is this Rangoli competition?
Sir, Rangoli competition in my school, it was held, and we were having various groups, and we had to make a Rangoli related to any particular event or any particular picture or image, and accordingly we have been rated, and I won the first prize, sir. Our group won the first prize.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Since you are from Delhi, do you think Delhi should be granted complete statehood?
Sir, I feel right now it is not the time to grant complete statehood to Delhi, sir. So because Delhi is host to various critical infrastructure, and sir, at the same time it hosts the parliament, also various foreign embassies, and foreign dignitaries also visit in, Delhi for their meetings, sir. So in that case, their security must be ensured to a particular government, wherein we are able to ensure proper security to them, and at the same time, sir, Delhi is also part of our national security. So in that interest also, we must ensure that center must have a control over the Delhi. So according to me, sir, statehood should not be granted right now.
Okay. Sometimes, Delhi is said to be the rape capital of the country.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what is your opinion on this?
Yes, sir. Recently also, the report by NCRB, more than 40% of the rapes or the crimes against women are in Delhi. So yes, the situation is alarming, but sir, government is taking various steps to ensure that the safety of women is adhered to, and the women feel safe while traveling or moving in Delhi, sir.
So the name is justified?
Yes, sir. As per the current facts and the current data by the NCRB, it is evident that there are various instances of rape going on in Delhi. So the name which is given as the rape capital of India can be justified to some extent, but the government is taking steps, sir, to reduce the frequency of such incidents and to ensure safety of the women, sir.
Alifa, what are the qualities of a great leader?
So the quality of a great leader, first is to have an emotional intelligence, sir. To ensure that firstly he is able to handle his own emotion, and at the same time he is able to understand the emotion of his team members and ability to lead them. And so secondly, it is also critical thinking, especially at the time of stress. They're able to take rational decision making, sir. And sir, also I feel the important quality of a leader is ensuring individual consideration to every people, every team member, so that they are there with the leader and they are able to ensure unity of direction and ability to achieve the goal.
Alifa, what is your optional subject?
So commerce and accountancy.
Commerce and accountancy. Wonderful. Tell me, how we can use technology in the field of disaster management.
So firstly, technology can be used for ensuring early warning system, so that
have we so far designed a technological application of early warning system in, for example, earthquakes?
Sir, I'm not aware about it. Sorry, sir. I'll read on it.
So it's not there. Okay, early warning systems. What else?
So secondly, we can use robots in case of evacuation and rescue operation. By not endangering the life of our precious or civil servants and officials, we can ensure that robots can be used in that place. And sir, also we can ensure that yes, sir, this is only coming to my mind right now.
Okay, fair enough. If a foreigner were to come to India, you'd ask him to come to Delhi. What are the 3 things you'd tell him about Delhi? 3 special things that you tell him about your city, Delhi, that so that he visits Delhi, not Bombay, or does not go to Chennai or somewhere else.
So firstly, I would tell them about the historical significance of Delhi. I would tell them about the various monuments in Delhi which they should visit. For instance, India Gate, Red Fort. So secondly, also I would like to show them the creation of the MCD, wherein MCD has used various solid waste to generate parks. For instance, Bharat Darshan Park, Dinosaur Park. They have made it. It is a creation or unique invention, we can say, wherein they have used the waste and reused them to ensure a more park and tourism, to increase the tourism. And so thirdly, I would like to show them the biodiversity in Delhi by showing them Yamuna Biodiversity Park, which is a host to various migratory birds. So I would like to show them this.
All right. Alifa, why do you want to join the civil services?
Sir, I want to join civil services firstly because I would like to ensure welfare of the people. And sir, also there is a job satisfaction inherent in the civil services, and sir, it provides various diversified jobs, diversified portfolios wherein we can work in diverse fields, sir, and we can ensure that my potential is being used to the fullest, sir.
All right, that is all, Alifa. Just one last question. What are your 3 weaknesses?
Sir, I don't know this is my weakness or a strength, but sir, I am very determined towards my goal, sir. And sir, whenever I always study very hard, and it sometimes costs my time, my energy, and even my health. So it sometimes become my limitation, but I would consider it as my strength as well, sir.
All right, Alifa, your interview is over.
Thank you, sir.
तो कंपोज और काम हो जाओ बस. क्वेश्चन कभी कभी स्टार्ट ऐसा होगा कि आपको अनसेटल कर दिया जाएगा, है ना, जो आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करोगे, एक लंबा सा जिसमें आपको सोचना पड़े, है ना. सो देयरफॉर, ठीक है. सो बट देन दैट डे आई आस्क्ड यू क्वेश्चन, आई थिंक ऑन सीए.
यस सर.
दैट वाज आल्सो अनसेटलिंग, लेकिन वो ठीक ठीक हैंडल कर लिया, या हमने एक सोल्यूशन निकाल लिया उसका.
यस सर.